3, 2, 1. We up? We good? We murdering?
Um, should be.
Processing.
Maybe. I don't know. Either way. Oh, fuck. That popped up on the screen.
Excuse me. It was like the
Okay.
weakest bird, but still.
Stay over there. Sorry, I got a lot of snacks.
It's fine.
No,
Go
I
like
just
wrong
the.
with
realized
snacks.
I'm also halfway to my subscriber goal. Let's go.
That's
Good.
good.
What's your goal?
10. We're starting off low. Gotta keep it low. Because if you have your expectations high and you fail, then, it hurts more than if they're already low.
I mean, not really. Like, if
It
you
was a
truly don't
joke.
give a fuck about the numbers, everything will just be entirely fine.
I know, but it was a joke.
Oh, I'm still not a mod on your channel. Wow.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I don't give a fuck.
Not about. Nah, just kidding. I don't even care for mod.
Listen, I haven't streamed in a few days, okay?
I haven't streamed since the last podcast.
Oh my god.
I don't
That's
remember how.
Thanksgiving. No, that was
Yeah.
farther than Thanksgiving.
Yep. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I've been doing a lot of shit. All right. Like, fuck.
Completely understandable.
Sorry, I'm checking things. But hey, everyone, thank you for tuning in to the Outlawz podcast. It really does mean a lot. Today we're joined by a local dumbass, Tama. I find
You're
him
welcome.
on TikTok, Twitter, OnlyFans, Twitter, Twitch,
Oh yeah.
YouTube. Am I forgetting anything?
No,
Oh
you're
yeah,
pretty right on that.
OnlyFans. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
It's just nothing in there.
One of the first comments I get is Aries is one sexy motherfucker.
Yeah,
Look at
mod.
that,
Anyways,
Aries.
but we also have fuck my voice. We're also joined here by June. You can find her
Hello, hello.
on Twitch, and I don't know anyone else.
That's about it.
Either way, thank you to everyone tuning in. I hope you enjoy your stay, and please enjoy the dumbassery.
When are we?
So, I I have learned something in the past couple days that kind of scares me.
Mhm.
So, uh, I think I sent it to both of you a while ago, but you remember the picture of the two mice or rats?
Um,
Mm,
I know, but I think you
I can't
talked about
remember.
it.
Can't remember.
Yeah, so it was on what, CBS or CNN, whatever. Anyway, some fucking news source. What the thing about it was is that these two rats, they are the same age. However, one of them looks like it's fucking 90 years old, and then the other one looks like it's a teenager. Same size, same age, but two
Hmm.
totally different things.
Mm,
You want to know what that was?
mm.
What?
It's because they created a fucking drug to rewrite the DNA and made it that one of the elderly mice incredibly healthy. It literally rewrites the DNA and makes it so that it has no health problems. Like it has its eyesight, hearing, it's like young, like its muscles and bones don't hurt, no joint problems or whatever. Entirely healthy. Just
Mm.
entirely.
That's that's so weird.
Yeah. They're gonna be doing animal treatments a little bit more, but they're getting ready to experiment on the humans.
So
Oh
let's see.
God.
to see if it's more of a fountain of youth type of drug.
I was thinking Resident Evil.
Yeah, maybe possibility. Yeah, drug can go wrong in many different ways. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You can age a person, make him into a zombie, make him into the worst being in the whole wide world, or it could just be fine.
Jesus. Listen, I'm not ready for a zombie apocalypse right now. All right.
I mean, I am. I mean, I got a Taurus GX4.
Yeah, but you also live, on the other side of the country from me.
That ain't a problem. I got friends all around the country.
Oh my god. Listen, the most I have is a fucking shovel.
You want to know something funny?
What?
I don't have a shovel.
Oh. All I have is a shovel to protect me, okay?
Got wine.
You don't have kitchen knives?
Well, yeah, but like a kitchen knife, it's short. If it's a zombie apocalypse, you want something longer with like longer range because you don't want to get too close to them.
I would use a stick.
A stick, a shovel, a firearm.
Just over here with a rock.
Listen, if push comes to shove, you have to use something with closer range, then use it. But if you have the choice of using longer range is way better. It's definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
It gives you less of a risk of getting bit or scratched.
I mean, what if it's not even like that? What if it's just like the kind of like airborne pathogen? You know, so you're already infected, but when you die, that's when, you know, you get fucked.
So then we're just fucked. It doesn't
Mm.
matter.
Yeah,
At that
but like
point,
if you die, then you turn into a zombie. However, if you get bit, you're just fine.
Yeah, but getting bit hurts.
I mean, I'd never been to New York, so I want to know. Yeah, because there's more
Listen,
bite. There's more
listen,
people getting bit in
it's
this.
rough here. It's rough here. People bite you just because they don't like you. You
Yeah,
look at them the wrong way, they're like, ah, 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 ah."
yeah, but I mean,
Like,
like, you know, there's more bite attacks in New York than shark attacks worldwide.
yeah.
I believe that.
There's also more toaster deaths than shark attacks.
Oh yeah, that's why toasters are now waterproof.
Yeah.
Ironically, I heard that the hard way because I was looking through TikTok and apparently a guy actually tried to and says, "You know what I found out the hard way?" It's like, "What? My toaster was waterproof." It's like, oh,
Listen, Gen Z has been making too many toaster bath jokes, okay?
Yep.
The toaster companies have heard. They
no.
they've had enough, okay? They've gone through enough. They were like, "You know what? Fuck Gen Z. Waterproof."
Oh, it's true. It was like, oh, what a disappointment, but it's much safer, guess. Now you can have toast in your own bathroom.
I mean, I thought that was normal.
At first, you would assume, but it's not.
I mean, like you guys don't take a bath and you know, like have a little toaster, you know, pull that out and spread some butter on it.
No, because I
No.
think it's kind of gross to eat in the bathroom.
Don't
Well, I
you eat
mean,
like a
I treat my bathroom like a sauna, so
mm, don't you eat a bit of your sweat as well too if it's hot, like moist? So
well,
Ew.
basically,
yeah.
doesn't it go to the toast?
Don't
But
gotta salt it.
but you do realize like, all right, so like you set your toothbrush down in your bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, I put my toothbrush in a drawer, and I also have a toothbrush cover.
Okay,
Okay,
so
that's
the
pretty
cover
safe.
protects it. But yeah, no, typically when people like put their toothbrush down next to their sink and they, you know, go and take a shit, the particles
Yeah, the
are,
poop particles.
yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Which, by the way, you know what I learned? So you know how in like most public places, if you go into the bathroom, there's that like automatic air dryer.
Yes.
So basically, that automatic air dryer takes the poop particles that are already in the bathroom from everyone else and just blows it back out onto your hands,
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
which is
Eh,
why I don't use them.
Nah, I use paper towels, bro.
If there's no paper towels, I'm like, well, shit. I'm
I'm
like
using
whipping my hands around.
yeah, I'm using my pants or my shirt. I don't care.
Yeah, I use my pants. I don't use the automatic dryers simply
Hold on.
because of that fact.
Why use your pants, Tama? Why not someone else's?
Oh, I wish I had the possibility. You could see me in my ass getting whooped within seconds.
What do you
You're
mean? You're like,
like,
sorry.
somebody's like peeing. You're like, well, you don't seem to be using these pants right now. Let me just use them real quick.
What a way for a guy to just try to jump me, but his pants fall down.
Just pants him and run.
Yeah,
Here's to
pretty
getting
much.
canceled. So you guys want to see something
Oh,
stupid I
see,
did?
Hmm.
okay. What did you do?
So this is my coaster, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Florida leaves on it. Yeah. All nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have my drink, I set it down on it, and moisture comes. So then when I go to pick up the drink, the coaster comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of dropped it.
Damn.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
At
Alright,
least you.
so
Hmm?
since we don't have too many topics going on, um,
We have
Jaden
topics.
asked if it's too early to be watching Christmas movies.
Never too early. You're always in the spirit of Christmas during that time.
I'm sorry, you don't want to watch Die Hard?
Listen, to be honest, I watch movies at any point in time as long as I like them. The Nightmare Before Christmas especially, I watch that all year round, but I know there's a lot of controversy on whether or not it's a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, big time.
I think personally it's both.
I say both too, because it really is just a fit for both.
Mhm.
It plays both parts, so why not?
Exactly. Oh,
Mm.
fires. It just straight disappeared.
Mhm.
So I have a notebook, okay?
Mhm.
Okay,
I don't know
okay.
if it's in here and I don't want to dox anything. Is it in here? Yes, it is. Okay. So, movies, right? You want to know the movie list I was playing on Thanksgiving from like 5 a.m. to like 7 p.m.?
Mm.
Okay.
I made a list of all the fucking Alien versus Predator, and Alien movies.
Mm.
Like,
Speaking of
fucking,
alien movies,
yeah.
did you see the most recent one?
Right, yeah.
Not yet.
It's on the list, yeah.
It's really good. I highly recommend it.
I think it's stupid as fuck.
Oh yeah, like the whole like premise of the movie is stupid, but I really like the action. I think
Interesting.
the action is good.
Mm.
That was my problem with it, the action.
Oh.
Think about how much blood that Predator lost. I swear to God, like the premise of the movie is really good. Like, like the Predator coming back, colonial times, checking out people, doing all that. Yeah, I understand.
Let's try
But
not to spoil it because Tama hasn't seen it.
I'm not
That's all
spoiling
right.
anything. It's in trailers. You can it's a
Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to make sure.
yeah. And if you haven't seen the movie, you should watch it.
Yes.
Pause
I'm a,
podcast, go fucking watch the movie. But legit, the Predator lost so much fucking blood. Like that has to be the stupidest fucking Predator I've ever seen.
Yeah, like I understand that predators their main objective is just to kill. Like they're built for killing. But you would think it's like primal instinct. Ooh, I am injured. Let me back away. No, this predator was like, ah, I got shanked. That's crazy. Let's do it again. Like I was like, okay.
Yeah, but like the amount of blood he lost, like it's fuck. And predators, their main purpose is to hunt. So like it's like an initiation. That's the thing about it. So like they have to go there and like kill like their strongest target or whatever. If they die, they die. If they live, they get promoted. Like there's an actual chain of command and all that shit that they have to go through. And sorry, I'm a nerd when it comes to this shit. But
It's okay. It's all right.
the fucking predator just lost so much fucking blood in it. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like damn.
Although I think it was a pretty great movie, so I definitely suggest that people go watch that movie.
Yeah, I mean, go watch it. I've watched it a couple times already. It's just yeah, fuck it. So, God, my brain it hurts. Okay, so back to the medication thing, right? Where like the rats, fucking
Oh
like
yes, yes.
de-aged and shit. I see two fucking problems with this already.
Hmm.
One, if it becomes like consumer shit, right? Like we're all able to take it, it's like a pill over the counter, you just pay $20 and you get like a lifetime supply or whatever, right?
Mhm.
I think it would become like a basic human right, like water, oxygen, power, internet, etc. But I think if like this drug makes it so that we live forever, the two problems I see is one, we would go and fucking insane, literally. Like,
Mhm.
think about this. Like, I remember my own first words. I can paint a picture, I can draw you a map, I can show you everything, I can call in witnesses, but people are going to go insane of the amount of information stored within their brain, right?
Hmm.
It's also being said, uh, why the fuck would we want to keep people alive who are bad people?
Ah, that concept.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I can see it as a bad thing too. Ironically, since death is already off the table already at that point, immortality is now the only thing that's given. You live it as long as you can. Yeah, the concept of whether or not should evil remain in this world or should it be gone completely.
Yeah, but you can't
That
even
would
give someone a life sentence anymore because a life sentence is 100 years.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that concept for bad people would be like, well, I'll just wait within the years you give me. Honestly, at that point, it's like I can outlive is life itself, so there's no purpose. I'll still do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
The only thing
Fuck
you
it.
can think, yeah, which is kind of sad, unless the death penalty is there, but the medication is not prescribed, and age is a coming to that person.
Yeah.
So that's basically the only way for a death sentence. Them aging.
Yo, okay. Hypothetical here,
Mhm.
right? What if this
Hmm.
medication, you get to live forever, you stay the same age as you started taking it, or you like de-age a little bit, get rid of the crow's feet, etc. Scars you have heal, right? All that shit, okay? But you become sterile. So you so
Honestly,
you can't have
I
kids.
think sterilization is already pretty prominent when it comes down to a lot of different medications. Um, Although as much as like people think that they want to live long, I don't think everyone's gonna want to live long. Personally, I wouldn't want to.
I think it's like the hardest thing, like adjusting to how long you live, how patient you're willing to live life. If it is bad or is it good? It depends on people.
Yeah.
See, even then, that's a construct because like you could live forever and like just like put like $10 into like gold stocks, right? And
Hmm.
then in like a million years, when the gold is like so fucking wealthy, and that $10 is like a couple billion,
Yeah. Well,
you
but
know.
there's also an idea of that concept too, where what if life just doesn't progress? Like, let's just say that you wait for those years of, stock going up, right? But since people don't age, things don't change on their age-wise, right? There are not newer people coming around. What if everything remains at a constant level, like consistent, like it stays the same, even capitalism itself?
It
Since
wouldn't
we
stay
don't
the same.
suffer. Hmm?
It wouldn't stay the same with the amount of like fucking shootings, stabbings, all that shit. Like it wouldn't stay the same. Like our population would decline a lot.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
that's if you like don't have the ability to heal and you can still die at that constant way, like shooting and all that other
Yeah, yeah.
categories.
yeah,
With
but
the
we're not
way
talking like
this
Wolverine
conversation
stocks.
is going, we're talking about immortality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So immortality would mean that those things don't affect you.
But we're not talking like Wolverine or Deadpool powers or shit like that. I mean, like if you get fucking decapitated, you're dead. Like
Oh,
getting
okay.
at is that like
Okay.
with the medication, like
So
we're
you
not talking
mean
superpowers.
age-wise, we cannot die, but
Yes.
Anything else, regardless among that, you can die with it.
Yeah.
okay. All right. So that seems like it'd be a little more manageable,
Hmm.
like
Like
all things
this
considered.
medication isn't giving you superpowers. Okay.
Yeah.
Like this is proven like the fucking rats de-aged.
Hmm. Well, if that's a way, yes, that can also be a population problem if it's a sterilization wise too. If people continuously murder, other people, if that concept is still ongoing.
See, yeah, that's what I was thinking of as well, a population issue. Because if you take this medication and like not even like let's put the sterilization thing aside. If we take this medication and people live for as long as they can with this medication, there's going to be really like there's going to be people who are like, "Well, I live forever. There's really no point in me having children." So it's either the population can stay stagnant and like actually decline because people are not having children, or the population is going to get into a rapid high because people who should be dying aren't dying and then more are being born. And
Yeah.
this world is already kind of overpopulated. So it's a bit rough.
I mean, it's not really overpopulated. It's just
It's
the
someone being, yeah, it's someone mixed. You can say that's somewhere in the middle between each other, overpopulated, then at a decent level.
well, we are on a steady population decline, and we've been in it for like a decade or two or more now. But like the thing about it is that we're not overpopulated yet. We can be, but
Hmm.
like we have enough food just in the United States alone to support, the entire fucking world. But we waste so much of it just because of the regulations and all this other shit. And then we're also like, it's going to cost a lot of money to like try and feed people. And it's just like, huh, what do we do? Throw it away. When there's like countries of people starving and shit.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing that I don't understand when people throw away food. I'm like, why is it so easy for you to throw it away rather than what you can just give it away? I get you. There is a restriction when it comes to passing food that's expired, like for consumption.
Yeah,
Oh
but you can
But
yeah,
also be
no.
sued for it and arrested.
yeah, yeah, but like, what if you have the food, right? And you make sure it's consumable, right? And good liability. Make sure the person who you give it to is not given something they're allergic to either. You make sure it's given responsibly.
You can still be arrested and sued. So a good way to look at this, this chick,
Hmm.
she went to this park and she would normally go there, you know, like every weekend or whatever. And she would like set up multiple grills, have multiple deep freezers, all this other shit, and she would like cook for all the homeless people in the area. The
Hmm.
city passed ordinance making it so that you weren't able to have food in the park regardless. She didn't know that it was passed. Like she didn't know that she couldn't be in the park, you know, distributing food. Cops arrested her and all this other shit, and it like became a big deal, whatever. And she sued the county, and then the county is like, no, yeah, and she lost a lawsuit. And then everyone riled up after they found out she was arrested for it, and this was a big deal. And then they took down the ordinance. Thing about it is that every city, every county, every state is its own government within the United States. Like a city neighboring me or town, whatever the fuck you want to call it, a
Hmm.
guy literally got arrested and still is in jail to this day, and he's been in jail for like 2 years now for saying "fuck the police."
Yeah,
Watch SWAT,
I'm not.
but yeah,
But
no, it's fucked.
yeah, the system is messed up all over the place. For the littlest things that can be worth it to some people.
Yeah, but like it's gonna be entirely fucked, you know, like because like if we live forever, right? But like if we die, you know, stabbed, shot, car accident, whatever, okay, natural causes, doesn't matter. The problem is with this is that we will honestly the god live forever, but then our psychs would fucking desync, right? Because like we can't remember so much information at like
No.
yeah, like normal people, like we can't really process that amount of information. Like think about it like this, right? Your brain plans your life out 2 years in advance than what you realize. And this is where the deja vu effect comes into play because you have seen it before. Your brain literally planned it out in great detail. It already like understood the environment, it already made the construct of it. It realized the people that you were going to meet and all this other shit. So you could be talking to like a brand new group of people and never have met them before in a new area where you've never been before, and you could have had a dream 2 years ago and you're like, holy shit, I remember every single thing about this. And that's the deja vu. I have seen this before.
You know, the possibility, I think I remember reading through that. I was reading through books between the psychology of the human mind.
Yeah.
I remember reading this as a young lad that apparently the human mind, yeah, is capability of remembering stuff is not oftenly going to be remembered. So we'd have this tendency to recycle our memories. So what we can remember as a kid, we remember what we know now, like recent. From the past, not really, depending on traumatics or trauma. Yes, we'll remember that. But the rest of good parts will be recycled and replaced.
Yeah.
So what we think now, you are correct when it comes to we might be going insane or we might just lose memories of our own past that we had with the people and form those past into a future, rather future memory.
It's like how people forget passwords.
Yeah, basically. You can't remember what you'll have already done way back then. So you're kind of living just, you know, in the present.
I
Yeah,
have
you're constantly in the
smarticles.
present.
Hmm.
I have smarticles.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yeah, but
I got education.
mhm. But it makes sense. That's basically how the mind works. That's how we usually work. I think even when they're older, I think like 100 years is like the max to some people. Um, you can remember as far as there, but if you go further than that, I'm pretty sure that's where the memory loss will contribute at some point.
Well, I mean,
Like in
I've had relatives who lived past 100 and they were like so capable of having, you know, fucking coherent, you know, conversations. All right. I forget how old she was, but I was at a family reunion. I'm like 9, something like that,
Mhm.
and I I I forget how old she was. It was 100 and something, and it was close to her birthday, and we were celebrating. And I went up to her, and I'm like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, MacGyver, I haven't seen you since 5 years ago." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Who are you?" Like, I
You
didn't
know,
remember it, you know?
that is interesting. That actually makes me think now, like, what would be the cap of how far your memories can go at a certain age? Let's just say if you reach over 200 to 1,000, how far can your memory retain all that information?
I
At
feel because you know how like Aries is a different situation because he can remember his first words.
mhm,
For any other person, normally the cutoff is like maybe 4. You can't remember anything past like 4.
mhm.
I feel the longer you live, that age will rise. So right now at like I'm 20. Right now at 20, I can't remember anything past 4. But once I get to like I don't know, 50, maybe it's going to kick in where I can't remember anything past like 10. So like the more you age, the higher that number rises. You won't
Yeah,
be able to remember anything past a certain age.
that's what makes me think about that too.
So
How
this
far?
drug, it has repaired eyesight within blind rats, okay?
Mhm.
Mhm.
So it might have medical benefits of like restoring hair loss and all that shit. What if it repaired our fucking brains and made it so that we didn't forget?
And it's a good thing, but it can be a bad thing because, like I said, the insanity
I
levels of how
yeah.
to maintain that is
I feel
pretty hard.
like this drug is mainly physical rather than mental.
Mhm.
Uh no. It's actually improved the
Cognition, yeah.
no, coherency. The
Okay.
convention of complex problems.
Mm.
Oh, the self-awareness, basically.
So, how it's made is that there's a virus within the drug, and the virus isn't completely harmless. But what it does is it infects the entire body. At the moment, it's an injection, but the people want to make it into a pill form.
Mm,
So it spreads out for the entire body, and it has these proteins and enzymes in it, and it will alter your DNA. As it alters the DNA, it could actually alter your brain capacity. So, like a normal human could utilize about 11 to 13%, and that's like a high rate. Some people have the brain capacity of a 5 to a 9, and that's like the lower public who, you know, can't understand complex scenarios. And I don't mean people with disabilities. I mean, like, have you ever had a friend who you had to explain something to like fucking 4 times and they're like one of the smartest people in the class, but they can't understand something complex?
yeah.
Yes.
There there is a simple wall between that when it comes to learning.
Yeah, so like with this being said, what if the drug repaired the brain functions and we unlocked a higher percentage of our brain, making it so that we were able to understand an extremely amount of complex information at an extremely alarming rate. So like if I asked you what the peanut butter shot is within the military, you wouldn't understand that as, you're not in my realm. However, if this made it so that you had the ability to complex registrate a fuck ton of information at an extremely alarming rate, you would understand what the fucking peanut butter shot is
Mm,
without even the fucking diagram of explaining what the fuck it is.
mhm.
Mm.
It could vary though too, and how the vast knowledge of that person wants to learn it too. So that would be add into work to it. So let's just say If you're teaching them your way, right? They'll probably understand it quickly since you're already in your realm already at that point. But it's more likely needs to be taught first
Well, no,
before.
I'm not talking about like being taught it, like being taught like algebra or calculus or anything. I'm talking about like you already have the brain capacity. Like your brain, like everyone's fucking equal, right? Like Albert
Mm,
Einstein type shit. One of the smartest motherfuckers in the world type shit.
yeah.
Like there's no like sitting here and like, okay, kids, penicillin is this. It's learned by this and doing that. I mean, like, okay, kids, this is penicillin. This is the chemical format. This is the chemical structure of it. This is how you make hydrogen bombs. Like going through this type of shit, and then everyone just like fucking remembering it, not sitting here and like, okay, kids, so A plus two. This is like, all right, here's the formula. All right, you got it. Sweet. All right, here's how to make a hydrogen bomb. Got it. All right, sweet. Here's how to make, like that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
Mhm.
kind of like the same similarities between learning too. Regardless, there's like any shape and form of it. It's a vast of knowledge. It's something that's been taught and presented, and you already know right away. It's kind of like that. If it's not presented, it won't be known. Do you get me? It's like a perspective where, hey, you know about a bomb, right? But does the person next door know about what a bomb means? Like, do they know it? Know it? Like, have they even heard it once? Have they even like discussed about it? There are some things in knowledge that not a lot of people do ever hear, and when they hear it, they understand it, and that's when they know the vast knowledge, saying, "Oh, I know what it is. I'm in that realm with you." At that point, it's kind of like that. It's like imagine you trying to know me, right? You don't know what goes between what I think, right? But when I tell you what I think, you're like, oh, okay, that's what Tama is thinking. It's kind of like that, a vast hidden knowledge between one another as well as objects and things. It's just how you present it too, like as well as you said, like, oh, I shall let's do this, right? And there is a vast knowledge between that step already, or like here's all the steps you need to know, and you already do it because the knowledge is prior to that.
Yeah, basically, you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's again not true. So
Well, very
you can know shit without knowing it.
true, but it
Well,
comes with
yes,
experience. That
yes.
Not even that. Like okay, so what's a good way to describe it? All right, so like cats being terrified of water, right?
Yes.
It's because it's like a foreign entity. So like certain monkeys, if they never got exposed to water, then yeah, it's gonna be a foreign object. They're gonna be scared of it. They're not gonna know how to swim, and yeah. The thing about it is that what you guys are saying is like that type of formula. But what I'm getting at is with this drug, if it actually made it so that your brain could comprehend a fuckload of information at a very rapid rate. I mean, like, think about this, right? We went from bronze swords to steel swords in such a large time frame than what we did from steel swords to fucking nuclear weapons.
Mhm.
So, like, the human is able to process a fuckload of information at an extremely alarming rate. But what I'm getting at is that imagine the rate that we're at, right? Where like I have to sit here and like teach an entire class how to like build a fucking website, right?
Mhm.
But imagine I just put the information on screen, like the fucking place where I make websites, and then the entire class knows how to fucking do it.
Yes, that's what I was actually talking about. Like,
Oh, so basically, what you're talking about is instantaneous
in,
knowledge.
And it's only because
instincting.
we're able to process a fuckload of information at an extremely alarming rate. So, like, June, remember when we were playing Valorant, and I'm literally like, it was Jordan who was saying, "Oh, they got the spike. No one's protecting the spike," and like being all fucking like that about the spike. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
And I go over to the spike. I have my knife out, and I'm just
Oh,
crouched.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm
So,
just crouched staring at the fucking spike and shit. And the next thing that happened, like I was laughing my ass off when he said it.
Yeah, so basically Ares was sitting on top of the because the other team was attacking, so they had to plant spike.
Mhm.
Ares was sitting on top of the spike with his knife out, and within like 2 seconds, he whips his gun out and immediately headshots the last person, all within like a few seconds. And I was like, holy shit, like that kind of felt like aimbot. Like it was super so like it was super fast.
Mhm.
Like I didn't even know like what was happening.
Mhm. That's true.
It was less than 2 seconds. It was 0.85.
Jesus.
Yeah, so like how it played out, Jordan was talking about the spike, and he sees a dead body because I ran back there and he's like, "Oh, they got the spike." And I'm like, "No, it's over here." And I go and I'm staring at the spike, literally face fucking down, knife out. The Rays throws a fucking jump pad, trying to be all fast and shit. Immediately gun out, and I'm already like 4 steps to the right, killed him. Like they
Yep.
didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like it was less than a second, and when that happened, June was like, "What the fuck is that reaction time?"
Yeah, I was freaking out because I was like, holy fuck, like that was so fucking fast.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but like a lot of people forget, I went MLG
Mhm.
plus military training and all that shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean like, June, you remember the motherfucker who was on our team bitching and complaining about me using a fucking Spectre?
Yes.
Yeah, like the guy, he's like what, second or third frag, right?
He was like second frag right below you.
Yeah, and I'm first. I had what? I think 13 deaths, 22 kills, and we're like what, 8 rounds in?
Yeah.
By the end of the game, I dropped what, 30, 40 bomb
Yeah.
or more? I don't remember. It could have.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
I just remember all
Mhm.
the shit he said because I was laughing my ass off about it. Because he's like telling me like, "Oh, get the Vandal, this would be better." And I'm like, "I'm better with the Spectre," and he's like, "Yeah, because of dog shit." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, who has more kills and less deaths than you?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, but you're Jet, you're supposed to." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not just supposed to. I'm just also better."
Like honestly, like even if you are a duelist and it's your job to get frags and be top frag, you can do so with any character.
Technically, yeah.
Myself having experienced this, I am a support player. I play Sentinel, I play Sage, and I top frag all the time
Not only that,
over
I
our
played with Sage
duelists.
last night who got a fucking ace and 3 kills with a knife.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like last night I was playing with a Viper and I had walled Spike in and she came in with me on the wall. I died. She threw her Viper bomb up or like her smoke bomb and covered it, and then she also threw her poison on the floor. And the entire other team filed in. She got one gun kill, two knife kills, and then she killed everyone else and got an ace. Like, you don't have to be a duelist in order to
Mhm.
top frag.
Yeah, you're just
So,
guns.
That makes sense.
honestly, that was the most amazing play I've ever seen though, because she was playing without her forefinger or her pointer finger, because
Mhm.
she cut it. So she's over here playing with like weird movement, and here she comes. The entire other team files in, and she gets an ace. And I was like, "What the fuck was that?" I was like, "Holy shit, you're just so much better!" And she's like, "My finger hurts."
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh my god."
I forget the name of the map. It's like a floating island, and there's a and B site and
Um,
metal catwalk.
Ascent.
Metal, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
Ascent.
and I remember her name. Yeah, it was fun.
It's just wild.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god, we're so all over the place. Like we go from like immortality to Valorant.
Welcome to Outlaw. Have a nice time.
Hey, it's
Welcome
Valentine's
to
time.
Outlaws. We
Mhm.
are so discombobulated.
All right.
Discombobulated. Sorry.
Dude, there was one time in my life where I could not say the word discombobulated.
I couldn't say yellow.
Yeller.
Um, I'd be saying like yellow.
We
Yeah,
love Yablo.
yeah. It was a speech impediment and a lot of head trauma and shit.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can was the so you know those things that clownfish live in?
Butt plugs?
What? No.
Oh.
I
Oh,
listen,
Oh,
I'm
sea
trying to
anemones.
I
avoid.
get, I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm trying to get you guys to say it because I can't say it.
Oh, sea anemone or sea anemone.
Yeah, I okay. So for a really long time I had kind of a stutter and it still appears on certain words and that is one of those words.
You
I
made me
cannot say
ink.
it. You guys made me ink.
Fucking hell. We're gonna go to hell.
Yeah. At least I'll have you guys there though.
What? I didn't volunteer.
If you see me in a dance for a strip pole, you know why.
Listen, I when I came out, I was very like festive about it. Like I would wear like flags or I would wear like the safety pin to show that I'm an ally, things like that. And I remember one time this older lady, I was in like the store or whatever, she's like, "You're gonna go to hell." And I was like, "Yeah, at least I have all the other gays there with me though." Like they threatened me with a good time.
So, I have a fucking interesting story. But
Yeah, go
before
for it.
before we go for it, um, today's sponsor. Okay, so I understand. We need to make money. I'm sorry, we have to plug this. Okay, it won't take that long. But
Raid Shadow.
vodka,
No, I'm kidding.
have fun.
Yes.
Please
We're
sponsor us.
sponsored by
Any
Raid Shadow Legends. No, I'm kidding. Please don't sue us.
but
I'm so
any
kidding.
any vodka company, please sponsor us, please, please.
Sponsor Aries.
Yeah,
I'll make you a good whiskey drink.
just vodka. Yeah, I'll drink that shit. It's like my night medication. Please sponsor us, please. Anyways,
He won't just drink it. He'll drink it every day, all day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a functioning no. Anyways,
He's a functioning member of society. How dare you think he's an alcoholic?
so I was volunteering at a farmer's market, right?
Oh god.
And it's because I had nothing better to do. But I was
Mhm.
volunteering at this farmer's market, and keep in mind, my beard was a lot bigger back then. Okay, like a lot bigger. It was
Mhm.
about there.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was a big ass beard. Thing is that it also wasn't trimmed, so like if I would have grabbed it here, it would have gone out more. Cause like even this beard, you can see the ends here,
Mhm.
and then notice how it just gets longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I don't maintain it. Anyways, um, I'm volunteering at this farmer's market. This is like the third time I've been there or something like that. And I'm helping all the vendors set up their booths, running security, doing all that shit. And one of the guys who was setting up his vending shop, I asked him like, "Hey, do you need any help?" And he was like, "No, no, no, I got it." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And I go and help someone else. And then I come back. I'm like, "Yo, do you need anything like water, snacks, anything?" And he's like, "No, I'm good. I got a question for you, though." I'm like, "All right, shoot." And he's like, "What program are you being ran through?" I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, are you coming out of our county jail?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, wait, hold up, what?" And he's like, "Yeah, do you need like volunteer hours or shit like that? For community service?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you going on about?" And he's like, But you didn't get arrested? I'm like, do you not know who the fuck I am? And he's just like, no. I'm like, I'm Bobby's son. And he's like, oh, fuck. I am so sorry. Uh, Here, I will make you a custom prism. What do you want? And I'm like, I'm good. Yeah. But like, if you need help, just holler. My name's MacGyver. Just holler. And he's like, I'm so fucking sorry, bro. And I'm like, no. It's good. We're good. We'll just act like this never ever happened. And he's like, okay. He felt so fucking bad. He tried to find work for me, but it got me stranded in Montana in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh
Okay?
damn.
Like
What?
I'm not joking. I like he got me a job. I was supposed to set up these hunting cabins. So we're literally like I in like the middle of fucking nowhere. Like there's no planes, no helicopters, none of the such. Like it's just total fucking woods, okay? Like this is the place where it's like where like we don't even like have like superior firepower, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So like if we had a bear come up, we're dead. We're fucked.
Mm.
We could kill a wolf. Obviously, we're planning for that. Bears, fuck no. And like we had to horseback 2 days. I got stranded in the middle of fucking Montana.
Dang.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And then I managed to hitchhike. Here's the deal with this, okay? This is gonna sound crazy as fuck, but it's a Forest Service region, okay? And I got to this log cabin and I met this guy there. He's a millionaire. And I met him. We hanged out a little bit, and I drank from the spring and all that shit. And he told me about where Ranger's cabin is, where they'll have a plane in later today. So I went to that fucking log cabin, still in the middle of the woods. I get to the log cabin, and I meet the Rangers. Plane flies in, and that other guy, who I met at the other cabin, is going on a different plane already. He got there before me.
Mm.
I went straight for the fucking woods where he pointed, and he took a fucking 4x4. Fuck you, dude. Anyways, uh, I get on the second plane, and I am flown to this massive city. I don't want to say the name of because it's relatively close, and we'll, yeah. Anyways, I get flown there. I'm just in an airport, literally off the landing strip, not knowing anything, not knowing what the fuck to do. And I meet the guy who was in the fucking log cabin who took the 4x4 to the fucking airstrip and flew a plane before me and got there. He's
Mm.
loading his truck up with all of his gear and shit. I'm like, yo, can I hitchhike with you? And he's like, you don't got a ride? I'm like, fuck no, man. I live here. And he's like, oh fuck, I actually have to head for that direction. I'm like, sweet. So I hitchhike with him and we drive for like fucking a few hours, and he literally drops me off at my house. And as we were like talking and shit, the motherfucker's like, I want to buy a house in this area where I can just walk out butt ass naked with a shotgun and pop a couple rounds off and no one give a fuck. I'm like, all right, so about a mile up that road.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, legit. And that's why I don't volunteer at a farmer's market anymore, because when people offer me jobs, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I'll help. And then I get stranded in the middle of fucking nowhere, no cell service, no guns, none.
Christ.
Yeah. Fucking, it is scary shit.
I would imagine.
Yeah. Like, imagine just being lost in the woods and then you hear, like, your saving grace. It's like an airplane. Wow, I can go. And then it's like, you get there and then the forest rangers are like, nah, fam, you can't come with us. It's like,
Listen, I got stranded at the store one time and I damn near cried, so I couldn't imagine being stranded in the woods.
You always got that family member that forgets that you're there.
It was my mother!
That's what
We're out shopping and she's like, oh, can you go get this for me? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then I go and I'm off looking for it. And then she's like, oh shoot, look at the time. I should get back home. And then I come back with said item, and I'm like, whoa, wait, where'd you go? And I'm searching the whole damn store. I go out to the parking lot where the fucking car was. The car's not there. And I'm like, what? What? Why? And I call her and I'm like, hey, did you forget something? And she's like, no, not, I don't think I did. And I'm like, oh, did you? Did did you not? And she's like, no. And I'm like, oh, cool, because I'm still at the store. And she goes, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get in the car right now and I'm gonna come pick you up. And I'm like, you should have just, not forgot that I existed.
Yeah.
I would have been petty.
Yeah, I bring it up to this day.
I gotta pee.
I
I'll
bring
be
it up
right
to
back.
this day.
Mm.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I bring it up to this day and I'm like, hey, remember that time you forgot me at the store?
I can imagine it would be like, so what's my special expensive Christmas gift for to this December, you know?
It was funny because it was around like my birthday, because my birthday's around like Christmas. It's like 6 days away. But so it was around like the beginning of December when she forgot me, and I was, I think, like 17.
Damn.
Yeah, you would think, after having a child for 17 years, you
Yeah.
wouldn't forget them at the store. But no, my mother does. But
Damn.
when I got home, I was like, I kind of want pizza. And she's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to order pizza. I was like, you remember how like you forgot me? And she's like, suddenly like, pizza sounds nice. Pizza sounds nice tonight.
I probably would have like, I'll get the pizza, gets it for myself. I'm like, oh, what about me? I'm like, oh, I forgot about you. Sorry, let me go get it back.
Like, let me check my wallet. Let me see how much cash I got.
So there's times where I'll be like, oh, that looks really nice. Like on TV, it'll be like an ad or something. And she's like, we don't have, we don't have, Burger King money. And I'm like, oh, we don't have Burger King money, but you got enough money to be buying this, and that. And she's like, yeah, yeah, we don't have Burger King money. And I'm like, what?
So I pulled a dick move on my mother a little while ago.
No, what'd you do?
So, all right, my chickens, right?
Mhm.
Like you
I
know how
forget
you,
you have chickens.
yeah, but like you know how like you got a TV, right? You got the like stands underneath of it, like the new modern TVs you order off Amazon. You just attach the feet to it, and it just works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She got like this heated thing for the chickens. It's
Hmm.
like a TV, so it's like stands up like a TV and all that shit. And it's a
Yeah.
it's a big ass TV. It's expensive as fuck. It's not a TV though, but like she's buying all this other shit, and I'm like, hold on, weren't you just like having a mental breakdown about like not having enough money for shit? And she's like, yeah, but like the chickens needed this. I'm like, we already have one, right? And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, you didn't need to buy that. And she's like, well, I forgot. And I'm like, no, that's okay. How much did it cost? And she's like, $300. I'm like, holy fuck. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, can we return it? And she's like, no. And
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. So we deal with that. Then, like the chicken water keeps freezing. Like right now, it's 16 degrees, right?
Oh
Mhm.
my god,
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. The thing about it is that it's not even like nighttime. It's
Mhm.
6:20 in the afternoon, or if you want to go by military time, 1700.
Mhm.
But or wait, I think I did my math wrong. Is it 11 hours or 12? I think it might be 12. Whatever. Anyways, fuck it. The premise of this is that she bought this you know the fucking popcorn you'd put on a burner on a stove and it'll like bubble up, right?
Um,
It
Yes.
kind of looks
yeah.
like that. And the thing about it is that you also heat it. Like it's a heated thing for the water, and you set the water on it because the water kept freezing. And I'm just over here like, you're spending so much fucking money when we already have shit to deal with this. Why? And she's like, like having a mental breakdown about not having enough money. And I'm like, okay, look, how much money did you spend on all this? And she's like, it's like 400. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, we need to like, get you to stop spending your fucking money all willy nilly and shit. The week of Thanksgiving, she went shopping every fucking day, spending at least $100. On Monday, she spent $300 on groceries.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it's like every day until Thanksgiving, she went shopping, spending like $100 fucking. Monday was 300, and I'm just like over here, like, we have an entire fucking room right there, filled to the brim with food. Like, there's a deep freezer in there that's full as fuck. I can't like buy a frozen pizza and just set it on top and then close it. That's how full it is. We have shit. Why? So she spent a fuckload of money. And I'm just over here like, okay. I have a couple $100 in my wallet. I go up to her and I hand her the fucking money. And I'm like, yo, look, fucking use this for emergencies. Stop buying shit. And she's like, okay, whatever. Next day, she's like, I don't really want to cook. I just want to order food. I'm like, I'm gonna strangle you. Like, I will make quesadillas. I will cook. Shut the fuck up. Go sit on the couch. And she does that. And then the next day, I cleaned the entire house, fucking dusted, vacuumed, brought in a fucking cord of wood, all this other shit. Like, I did a fuckload of work. I was working, like, fucking 3 in the morning to, like, fucking 7 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was doing a lot of shit. I didn't want to cook, and I knew for a fact she wouldn't want to cook. So, I ordered a fucking pizza. And I had it timed so perfectly so that when she came home, the pizza would be there too. She came home and then went shopping again.
Oh my god. I think your mother is a shopaholic.
Yeah.
It's like, Mom, we got an issue. We have an intervention with you. You've been spending awfully a lot of money on things. On
He's
this
got he's got like his whole little letter.
yes. First was now the chickens. Now they have socks for no reason. They don't need socks.
Why did you buy an entire birthday party pack? And she's like, oh, because, your birthday's coming up. I'm like, it is May. My birthday was in April.
She's like, your birthday's coming up next year. Gotta prepare.
Yeah.
And your mind is like, it better goddamn be there for my birthday.
But yeah.
It better be prepared for my birthday.
Yeah, but like, clean the entire house and just like, I'm gonna order fucking pizza. I ordered a pizza. It comes here, does all that. She went shopping again. I'm like, fuck it. I just opened a box and fucking take half the pizza and just fucking ate it at the dinner table. My plate's fucked, dirty, whatever. And I closed the lid
Damn.
box and I'm sitting at the fucking kitchen table. And she walks in the door and I'm like, I didn't eat out of respect for you.
Damn.
She opens the box and she's like, you ate half the pizza? I'm like, yeah, you hungry? Yeah, she ate like a couple slices and then I ate the rest of it.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
Yeah. I did a lot of shit. I was hungry.
Well, I would assume so. You were
Mhm.
up working. literally the entire day.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But like I also didn't eat anything. Yeah.
I'm usually like that too. Um, most of the day I like don't eat, and then like dinner time comes around and I eat like a huge portion, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done.
I can't eat a lot.
I
I eat
used
in
to.
yeah, I eat in the morning, I eat in somewhere in the afternoon and evening, and then I also eat sometime this time. But I already ate kind of prior earlier.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
hey.
used to have, breakfast, lunch, dinner, then like 15 snacks in between each.
Nice.
Damn.
I eat snacks in
Yeah.
the middle of midnight too, so I feel you.
Yeah, I used to eat a lot, but I don't eat a lot anymore. I'll be lucky if I eat like once a day. I just
Man,
don't
like
have an appetite.
y'all motherfuckers know how much time I spend on my computer, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I got a bag of Reese's pieces here. Okay. I got a jar of nuts that are almost all gone.
You have
Yeah.
like two in there,
About
like two
13.
full nuts.
No,
Oh,
they're like
13 full
13.
nuts.
Oh,
No,
you
I
be
see, I
they're
see.
gobbling
yeah.
those nuts.
But but then I got fried pork rinds.
I see, I see.
I got Triscuits.
Ew.
You see why I was making the jokes about Triscuits now?
Yes, Chris.
But then I also have rice cakes.
Oh, the caramel ones are so good.
Mm,
Yeah, I like the caramel ones. It's just I bought a variety of shit. Like I just grabbed one of every kind just because I didn't know which ones I'd
Oh,
like. So there's
yeah.
that. Yeah. Like I mean, you saw the fucking ghost peppers. Like if you really want me to go in depth, I got a fucking bottle of creme board here.
Ooh,
nice.
Holy hand grenade type shit.
it
Imported
looks
for
so pretty.
France. Yeah, I plan on drinking that when I make 1,000 fucking dollars. But I also got a monster from the Mr. Beast challenge I was in.
Hey, yo, can I
Yeah.
have it?
I mean, it's the only one in my house. I'll just buy you fucking 16 packs if you want.
Hold on, look, I got you.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna pull. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my monster out.
Wait, hold on. Are we talking? Oh, you're talking the soda or the thing? Yeah. Okay. I was thinking VR chat.
What? No.
I mean, bad. Well, Monster is kind of somewhat bad, but it tastes good
It's
to some
it's
people.
it's bad. Yeah, like
Um,
health wise, it's bad, but I
yeah.
like the way it tastes.
I had like a couple of people that lived around this area a couple of years ago, and I used to remember like in middle school, I think it was in middle school or high school, some of these kids that I knew passed away by drinking Monster. They had like a
Yeah,
heart
yeah.
attack.
Yeah, it does increase your heart rate.
Yeah, it was not even like 18 during the time, like before the age change, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
So now there's a new age on our side over here saying you have to be like 18 and older just to get a Monster drink.
Oh, anybody here can grab one. Um, I know I have an issue though because I can drink like four of these in a day.
Damn. Oh,
Yeah.
Medically, you're only supposed to have two.
yeah.
Yes.
Now that I think about it, Dan does the same thing, so I'm surprised he's alive still too. That
Well,
guy drinks it
I'm
every
so
day.
surprised I'm alive, to be honest.
Dan's a human.
Four in a day, bro. It's an issue.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Dan is an entirely different human.
oh yeah, that dude is like, I think he's just living on just a lot of misery in the inside of his heart. It's like, I'm living, just a lot
That
of pain.
man, that man is living out of spite.
He is actually, there are times he does. Uh, but it's out of care for me, just to keep himself awake and alive.
Yeah. So, Tom, a question:
Hmm,
Is your Prime sub available?
I don't know.
If it is, I'm using mine on June.
Oh,
No,
that's fucked.
I think I might have used it. Yeah, I might have used it.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're
Well
at
done.
7!
The reason why I was saying that, Tama, is because I know she needs it, you know?
Mhm.
So,
Hey.
you know, anyone watching this during or after the fact, go to X June JOONBUGX on Twitch. Drop your Prime. Drop a donation. I'm gonna have her set up a donation thing later tonight. Yeah, she needs it. Help support her. I'm kind of drunk.
Hey.
Have a good one.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I put a little shout out in the chat here too.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
Mhm.
you guys.
Mhm.
I mean,
Is
it's
that
kind of a fucking
signifying
chill.
the end of the podcast?
What?
Is that signifying the end of the podcast?
Oh fuck! I didn't even notice the time. Fuck.
It's already over the hour.
Yeah.
Fuck! I was having fun.
Hey, listen, it's okay to have fun, you know?
Mhm.
Man, and we missed the second sponsor. Fuck.
Hard life choices.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Plug it in now before we go.
No, we,
Dude.
we can't plug it now at the end because and then it's like fucked. We have if we're gonna plug it now, then we have to wait like 20, 30 minutes. That's why we try and do it at like the 20-minute marker and the 40-minute marker.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Yeah,
already missed that by a long shot.
yeah. Well, I mean, we did get one that was at the 40-minute. So
Mhm.
hold on, how much longer are you guys able to go for?
Uh, I kind of had like an hour limit, not gonna lie.
Give myself a few more minutes too, because I still got to prep for tomorrow.
What's going on?
Oh,
Work, lots of painful work.
oh no.
Because ever since the holidays, Thursday and Friday, it's taunting me. Because Monday is gonna be the most painful. Whenever it's
Oh,
the whenever it's the holidays, it's always work that's bundled up.
yeah. Holidays are double time for work.
Hmm. I remember last time. I think the last holiday I had, I think it was Veterans Day or something like that. Uh, we missed a day, and apparently I had to deal with 1,000 patients within an
Ooh,
hour.
oh my God.
Yeah, there is an hour time like limit that we have to like send out.
Jeez.
Yeah, I barely made it out all right, but apparently there was like a thing that me and my coworker did where we kind of actually had to separate things. Like, I had to do readings recent and they had to do the readings overnight. So,
Ooh,
All right.
hmm
So here, I have something I want to ask all of you while we're here.
okay.
Uh, let's just hypothetically say, okay, hypothetically, okay, yeah. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
if I could purchase land, like a large amount of land, we're talking about enough land to have like maybe 4 shooting ranges at each end of the property, all that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like we could be in the middle of the property and we wouldn't hear any of the shooting ranges, like a large property that just happened
Yes.
to have like multiple nuclear silos on them.
Mm,
Uh,
yeah, okay.
and we built like our headquarters on it and like made it so that like we had like living facility, internet, and all this other shit. And it was like really fancy. We all like Tommy, you know
So
how
basically what you're talking about is basically like a hype house, but like headquarters for Outlaws.
yeah, but like a place where like, we could all like coexist and like, make content IRL.
Yes.
Would you guys be down to relocate?
Um,
maybe, maybe not. Depends.
I mean,
Funds.
I'd be down to relocate.
And like the thing about this is like June, I know you have your family and Tommy you have yours and all that shit. And the thing about it is that like we can have like multiple different buildings and houses and shit. So like you guys could have like your own fucking house, but like there would be like a main headquarters building.
So basically, we'd just be like walking to headquarters for work.
Yeah,
Yeah, that could be a thing too.
yeah, and it's not like I plan on turning the nuclear silos into like swimming pools or something.
Hmm.
I don't, or maybe like one or two of them. I don't know what you're talking about, and connecting them underwater, and we can go scuba diving in a nuclear silo. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shit. Radioactive scuba diving. Let's go.
It's not radioactive. It's blue gold.
Damn it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
wanted explosions.
I don't
Just kidding.
I wanted radioactive cancer, okay? Like I wanted to be a superhero.
It don't work like that.
I wanted it to.
If I had superpowers, I would abuse it. I would be like the top villain tier, like hands down. Like no, not superhero, no villain arc tier. I would.
Hold up. I have an idea. Hold up. Hold up. If you could have
Holding.
one superpower, what would it be? But keep in mind, if you say what superpower you want, you cannot choose the negative side effect. Someone else has to choose it. And by someone else, like June, if you chose a superpower, me or Tama has to come up with it. Like the negative side effect.
Okay.
So what would your superpower be then?
Um Teleportation.
Nice.
Okay, so what's my negative part of it?
I already have one, but I really don't want to say it because you're female.
Oh, now you gotta say it.
So I'm trying to come up with something else. But like I'm just saying, if Thomas would have said teleportation, I would have instantly fucking said it.
Actually, that was the second option. My first option too. There's a lot of reason why I would want teleportation too.
Yeah.
Honestly,
My top reason is probably because I want to see the I want to be able to see the world and experience the world.
I got it.
Mm.
All right, so you want teleportation, right?
Yes.
You have to say a racial slur when
No.
about to teleport and when you get out of the teleport. But the other thing is that you don't get to choose where the fuck you teleport to.
Ah, that's so fucked. I'd be like the worst superhero. Don't worry, I'll save you. Slur right here. And then like I fucking like teleport to
On
like the Sahara Desert.
Oh,
the top of the Eiffel Tower.
And if I'm at the top of the Eiffel Tower, then I'd just be straight falling, and then all you hear, like, from the people inside the Eiffel Tower is a racial slur, and then nothing else.
Like two of them, like you just start falling racial slur because you have to say it when you get out of the teleportation, and then you like you're falling past a restaurant, you say it again, and then it's gone.
They're gonna be like, "What just happened?"
It was the person. How did they even get up there? Tom, what would your superpower be?
uh, okay, teleportation's out of the table on that part. Okay, my second option would probably be creating inanimate matters, I guess you can say. Creating things out of air. Like you can make
Oh,
a helicopter just
oh,
based
so
on how you think.
like that girl from My Hero, except like she makes it from like her body fat, but okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, like create it out of the thin air or create it from air or anything, body fat, anything. Like if I put myself with a rock, like in the ground, right? I created a helicopter that's based on nothing but a ground. kind of like that.
Okay.
That would be my ability. I would grab and make a sniper, and I'd be like, all right, who am I gonna kill today?
Okay.
I'm gonna say something really fucking
I
bad.
have one. I have one.
Okay.
Okay. So every time you create something, your brain capacity just goes.
What?
So like if you go to shoot like a gun, you're gonna be like, can't aim.
Wait, hold up.
Uh.
I didn't catch what you said.
I s-
My brain becomes literally a toaster at that point.
yeah. Like his brain just goes.
It stops thinking.
And he'd be like, I got you guys! Helicopter! Oh, but Tama, you're the only one who can fly it. What?
Uh, Pretty much.
Damn.
Oh, what was your negative ability, Aries? I can tell you're holding something back.
No, I didn't have a negative ability. You just said something and I wanted to say something so badly, but I shouldn't say it. Because you said
You can say it after we cut the cameras.
I know I will, but you said oh, I got a sniper rifle. Who am I gonna kill today? And I'm like, no shit, I shouldn't say it.
He's like, that's gonna get us in trouble. Let's not say that.
Yeah, it's totally not gonna get the Secret Service over to my house. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, motherfucker, we're here.
Like Aries, like, I'm just taking a shit.
Your FBI agent is angry right now.
Oh no, he's not. No, I put him through so much work. He's good.
Nice.
He's like this Aries guy. I can't keep up with him.
Yeah, it sounds like 17 packets a day.
Yeah.
By the way, quick side note. There's an ammo company. Don't buy from it. Buffalo Board. Don't buy their ammo. No, no, no.
Was it bad?
Yeah, recycled ammo.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
that's
didn't sign an NDA. I can talk about it, bitch. So when
yeah,
you shoot a fucking round, notice how the primer struck?
Mhm.
Yeah. I was quality control. I had to look at the ammo and all this other shit, make sure there wasn't scratches and all this other shit. I would find primers already fucking used.
Mm,
Don't buy
Ooh.
Buffalo Board. They're recycled ammo. They have the
mm.
potential to explode. Don't buy it.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about recycled ammo. It's
Yep.
already been used, and since it's tampered,
Yep.
a lot of things can happen.
And guess what? Fucking sue me. I'll still win the court case. I got documents and video recordings. This ain't slander because
Oh,
it's gonna
boy.
shut your company down.
Mm.
Just saying. Come at me, bro.
What would be your superpower, Aries?
Invisibility.
I have one.
Go for it.
Every time you go invisible, you have to take your clothes off because they don't go invisible with you.
That is basically streaking.
I feel like there's better shit than that. Tom, what's yours?
It's
Oh, I don't know. Your negative ability would probably be like, each time you'd go invisible, everyone can just hear you a mile away. It's like wobble for a brief, like 5 seconds.
Bro, like you could do like so much worse and fucked up shit with it too. Like
Hmm.
on the podcast of fuck, I just watched them earlier today. I'm horrible at names. Unsubscribed, the Unsubscribed podcast with Batty, Double Tap, or sorry, Double Tap, and
Hmm.
Donut Operator. Uh, one of them, they chose the invisibility power. However, they have to be jerking off the entire time they want to be invisible.
Oh, that is bad.
Yeah,
That is hard. Like that is definition of hard. Yes, the no pun intended on that part, but
yeah. Or like Eli Double Tap.
yeah.
Superpower was like supersonic, like he's able to run and do all that shit. But as he's running, he has uncontrollable shitting.
Oh,
So like they call him the brown streak because where he runs, he just leaves a trail of shit. So like if you guys want to come
Oh
up with something
god.
worse, then go for it because otherwise I'm gonna end up like the chick from Fantastic Four.
damn.
Okay, so you want to come up with something better?
I mean, you can be invisible, but your private parts aren't.
Oh, that is hard.
That's oh fuck.
Even worse, you can be invisible, but you just your pants, along the way. Left yourself a white stain.
Damn. Imagine that shit. Fuck.
It'd be, oh my god, Aries! It'd be like when I had on VR chat.
Yep. It would be exactly like that, yeah.
We were on VR chat around like when I first met Aries, and one of my avatars had NSFW properties, but it also had the invisibility property. So
Mm. Mm.
the only thing you could see was the private parts.
Oh god. And I'm not surprised that VR is very frisky, that's for sure.
Aries has a picture of it too.
Multiple.
It's so funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, it's nearing an hour and 30. We should get to ending this soon.
Mm.
Uh,
I think we can.
is it okay if we try and like make it like the actual time frame like 1:30? So 3 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I was just giving a little heads up. Cuz I
Yeah,
know
that's fine.
Tama's got work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I want to stream, but like hold on.
I also want to stream tonight as well.
You want to play Val?
Yeah.
Tama, you want to play Val? And not
So
start
far I can. So far I can't.
uh
Sadly. Next time, probably.
all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just let us know when you're free and we can
Yeah.
make it work.
Mm-hmm. I'll let y'all know on that part.
All
That's,
right.
but June, that is really fucking good.
Mhm.
Imagine just like, oh, I got this. Aries,
Mhm.
you're showing a little bit.
Yeah, but kind of just like is that a willy warmer?
Like it'll suck because like even if you're wearing clothes, it's like and the clothes turn invisible with you, that part just doesn't.
Yeah.
You'd have to hide behind like waist level things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it wouldn't yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about like laying down and someone's like, "Oh, what the fuck? You have to do to like let's say you're on like some sniper fucking missions type shit and you're just like
You're like laying on your back.
no, like laying down on my chest and shit, it's just like you got your legs and it's just like popping out like that, you know? And then someone's like walking up behind you like, who fucking left a dildo here? Like, what the fuck happened here? And they like, use tongs, whatever, try and pick it up and just like fucking over. Fuck.
So fucked. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, that'd be entirely fucked.
Yep.
By the way, the thing I was gonna say is that when you teleport,
Hmm.
wherever you teleport, you lose all your clothing.
Oh.
Like it's not at either location, it's just disintegrated.
Oh no, dude, I'd be running through so many clothes.
Yeah. But like
After every teleport, I just gotta buy something new.
pockets too, they're gone too.
Oh
Okay.
no! I'm never gonna be able to carry my fucking phone on me.
Right? Either way, hey, everyone tuning in during or after the fact, it really does mean a lot, guys. Thank you, everyone who tuned in during or after the fact. I just said that twice. It really does mean a lot. Thank you. Please, everyone, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay you. And we'll see you guys in the next one. So please have a good one. And please thank our sponsor, Vodka.
I'm off.
Yeah.
All right, let's wave
Yeah.
bye.
Bye, everyone. I
See you
can't wave! This is racially motivated!
A little.